We're live. I think.
Can't be 100% sure. Well, here,
Uh,
I'll mute my tablet, and
and you'll check it out.
It still says waiting for drunk tech support.
Well, it may take a minute to get there.
Why does it say 8 p.m.? Waiting for drunk tech support September 9th at 8 p.m.
Well, it's streaming right now on YouTube
Oh,
and Facebook.
hold on. Another one came up, because there's always duplicates.
And we're on Twitch now, too.
What's that thing you said? It's perfect. Everything's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. Wow. This is like epic quality, too. I can read the chat, Rich. Look at that.
Whoa! It's amazing. So the good news is OBS is actually supporting Apple hardware now. So everything that we're doing is supported and not a hack together job. So I like that.
Yeah. Why is my camera all jerky and yours is like smooth? Mine's like freezing every 5 seconds.
I don't know. Maybe because you're a shared window within a stream. What we're doing is
I'm checking.
A hack together job. So I like that.
Yeah. Why is my camera all jerky? Oh, it's fine now.
Yours is like smooth. Okay.
Mine's like freezing every 5 seconds.
So
Hey, I can chat in the chat too.
Yeah. Welcome
Yay.
to Drunk Tech Support.
Hey, all. Welcome.
Uh,
All are welcome.
So funny recap of the last hour.
I just like turned my neck wrong and something snapped in my chest.
Ow.
I need your help.
Hey! I love the poop emoji. Or is that no, that's the Illuminati, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
The chat.
I just see welcome so far. And I wrote the word poo. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's the dollar bill, man.
No.
Back-
It's the Illuminati all-seeing eye.
You ever seen the back of a dollar bill? On weed.
Oh man.
Oh, speaking of weed, I got some new posters for my background that you can't
Nice.
see because my desk is like not elevated at the moment.
Nice.
Reefer Madness. Rich, have you seen Reefer Madness?
I have. It's hilarious.
It's awesome. And then I got an Anime Check poster because I'm a weeboo.
Right.
It's actually Hatsune Miku, which is a Vocaloid plugin for music.
Don't you have a T-shirt of the same person?
I have several.
Ah,
I have
'Cause
several anime t-shirts.
I only
I'm
know
wearing
that
one right
because the name sounded familiar when you said it.
now. It's an audio plugin. Anyone out there listening want to buy it for me? It's like $500. It's a digital like singer. You can
Oh.
like write words and they'll sing to the notes.
Interesting.
It's very cool. There's like whole albums. It's not only is it a plugin because there's other voices. Hatsune Miku is just one of them,
Yeah.
and she does like virtual concerts and stuff with like a little avatar. It's like Gorillas
Interesting.
for China,
For China.
George Japan, but whatever.
Whatever. So
country.
so recap of the last hour. I wiped my iMac that I usually use for the show. Because
I started smoking again, waiting for Rich.
Don't blame me. So we're using this awesome software that I probably should mention because it's so awesome. It's called Loopback, and it allows me to mix various applications into a virtual microphone or audio input that I can use for the show. And it allows me to not only pipe the stuff to the show, but also pipe it back to Jay so he can hear, and he doesn't whine every time I play a clip and he can't hear it.
Oh, God forbid I'd be able to hear the audio we're playing on the fucking show.
I know, right? And
You'll get what you get, and you'll like it.
Yeah, so that's why the camera angle's different, and that's mostly because I don't have OBS or anything on there. But in the process, I found out that OBS now supports native Apple Silicon. So, yeah. But
Why is my window tiny on our stream now?
oh, I made it small. Sorry.
Oh, is that like a subtle diss?
Yeah.
Like, fuck Jay. We're replacing him.
So the reason I did it all because I upgraded to the beta of Ventura macOS and found out after the fact that the company that makes Loopback does not support beta OSs at all. So
You should have said it the way you said it to me so I can make that joke again about you being a beta male.
I don't remember how I said it.
You have no showmanship.
I don't remember how I said it.
You're like, it doesn't like betas.
Doesn't like betas.
And I was like, oh yeah? You gonna softball it like that, Rich? All right.
Hey, did you see the shirt I'm wearing?
I did. Why do I have gray hair? Why do
You're
you have
the-
jet black? You're the one going gray.
You're the one who told me to use gray because we were having trouble finding a color that worked. And you were like, just do gray because you had gray at the time.
Oh, well, that faded quick. I apologize to everyone who I was going to get t-shirts for and was just going to go to the place that does printing t-shirts. And Rich is like, no, I want to lithograph. I want to do my thing.
I'm a cricket.
And that was like 3 months ago at this point.
Well,
Cricket.
to be fair, we were waiting for t-shirts for like 2 of those months. Now we have the t-shirts, and now it's just my laziness. But I have a nice cricket set up now that I showed you earlier, and everything's organized.
I thought it was Crycut.
No, it's cricket.
I don't know about that.
What is the grow box that they're talking about in the chat here? Do you have a grow box in your room?
I don't know what you're talking about, people. What grow box?
I don't know.
Over there in the corner
I don't know.
with the red light? I have no fucking idea what they're talking about.
The one with the red spot.
Yeah, it's like
Unless
a box of...
unless he's talking about the one here, this thing.
Oh, yeah.
But that's not a... Yeah, that's not a grow box. It's actually a tent. It's a
tent for his drugs. He's growing.
It's a tent for my kid's bed, and he decided he didn't want it anymore, so it's just sitting there waiting for me to take it apart. So. So.
I like the camera angle, Rich.
Yeah?
Is there like a sheen of grease over your camera though?
Possibly. I mean, I do have greasy Italian hands, so.
Okay. Oh, that made it way worse. Holy shit. Use your shirt. Use your brand new shirt you just cricketed. Go. Oh, that's better.
All right.
It was grease, ladies and gentlemen.
It was grease. Oh my god. So, long story short, my iMac is wiped. I checked my time machine before I wiped it, and it had just backed up like 2 hours ago. So I was like, cool, I got a backup. I'm good. I wiped it. I put Monterey back on, thinking I'll be up and running within the hour. Now I cannot find my time machine backup. I can find a whole bunch of other Macs that I've backed up over the years, but I cannot find the one that I just wiped.
Rich, I hate to interrupt your perfect system again, but there's now a tiny thumbnail of you on my window.
Oh yeah, that's always going to be there because I can't hide it.
Oh my god.
I usually cut you down, but I decided
It's
not to.
perfect!
I decided not to cut you this time because I wanted to see the widescreen. If it's that annoying, I can cut you down again.
I don't give a shit. I'm starting a new YouTube channel.
Yeah?
Rich got butthurt because I was like, I'm gonna try making like YouTube-esque videos like all the other YouTubers do, and see if I can get some followers, and then try to drive them towards our podcast. And Rich is like, "Oh, so you're going to do your own thing? What, you think that's a good idea?" And I worded it wrong. I meant that we should have our separate channel, Rich. I'm not going off and starting my own thing. There's no hashtag replace Rich here. But yeah,
there is a hashtag replace Jay still.
I don't like that gray. I look like an old woman.
I'm sorry. So we'll pick a different color. I have
Brown. Is
all
there
of-
not brown?
There is brown. I have a whole bunch of colors here. I'll show you after the show, and you can
Okay.
pick. So, yeah. Yeah, I've been drinking straight from the bottle of whiskey for like the last few shows, Mike. I don't know if you've noticed. And now Jay's doing it too.
Supported by the Red Sox.
Except I got the little bitty one because, you know.
Because you're a beta male.
Because it was cheap.
Oh, I almost bought a little one too. Then I was like, no, I'm gonna go hardcore tonight.
Yeah. Yesterday, I may or may not have started drinking 2 hours before my shift ended.
Oh. Work getting to your itch?
Yeah. I was at the house, so it wasn't like I was like, you know.
I work from home, but I don't drink. But I think about it. I could be drinking right now.
During COVID, I used to do it a lot. But now, not so much. Hey, Andy! Not so much anymore.
Hold on. I gotta wait for it to update on my end before I say, hey, Andy.
He just said, hey boys.
Andy!
So, anyways, I can't focus once I'm started drinking, so I only can do it like right at the end of the day. So I could never like drink at work normally. I don't know how people do it.
Remember that job I had?
Yeah.
Where I was like drinking heavily
No.
because I hated my boss.
Oh, the one that you finally sent him that email and told him
Quit.
you're out?
Yeah. Oh my god, that job was... I was having chest pains. Like, I was like, I need to start drinking right now. I cannot deal with this place. Like, yeah, you can be our network admin, but I'm going to second guess everything you do and make changes myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
That makes sense. Is like systems admin, net admin, like usually held by two people at the same time?
I mean, it depends on the size of the organization, but, you know.
It was a tiny office.
Yeah, I'm pretty
of
sure.
4 employees.
From what I know of your experience there, no.
Jesus Christ.
It's not necessary.
Fuck that guy. So, yeah, this is like a improvised pod. I was just out of nowhere like, hey, I feel like podding.
Yeah, and
even though I was told not to.
The notes weren't really updated because we weren't planning on podding for a couple weeks, but I do have a couple things that I really wanted to talk about. And
Rich, I go every episode without notes, so...
This is true. Why am I the only one who ever puts notes? And then you're like there 5 minutes before the show while I'm dicking around with everything.
My notes are up here, man.
Fuck the Queen. I ain't talking about the Queen.
Oh, yeah, I was going to start the episode doing the dun 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 dun. Did you hear about the Queen, Rich? The Queen died.
Yeah, I could care less.
Every single effing meme is about the Queen today.
Like, I don't understand like what people's obsession with the royal family are. Like, we fought a war to get away from the royal family, so why do I give a shit about the royal family? That's all I want to know. I don't
right,
care.
This is motherfucking America.
It's not about that though. It's just, why did we fight a war for our independence if we wanted to be up our ass? Like,
I don't think it's about us being up their ass. I think it's them that are up their ass. They canceled
because like
all
when they get married and shit, people are like,
they're on a 9-day hiatus. They canceled all comedies on TV. They've canceled all concerts and outdoor gatherings for 9 days so they can mourn. The royal family has no influence at all. It's like a tourist attraction.
Right. But why do we care as Americans? Like,
I don't care.
I
just have to bring it up.
There's like this obsession, like when someone gets married, they're like they show the wedding on TV and shit, and I'm like, just put the prices right back on so I can watch.
Idiots in America are like, it's like a fairy tale. I gotta watch it on TV. It's like
fairy tale.
John and Kate or The Bachelor.
Yeah, fuck
you
that.
I just thought it was funny that they're like, there'll be no comedy for the next 9 days. No one's allowed to laugh in Britain.
No one's allowed to laugh.
By decree of who's in charge?
King Charles III. Yeah.
There you go. They're calling him Queen.
He's always going to be Prince Charles to me.
The funniest meme I saw today was it was like a little video meme, and it said Wikipedia people changing is to was on the Wikipedia, and they're like
fantastic.
I thought that.
Ah, he
I
did.
showed that while I was getting my tattoos touched up.
And we were successfully tricked into talking about the Queen for 5 minutes.
You're welcome.
Oh my god.
Does the Brexit people care?
I mean, they might because they live in Great Britain, but I don't know. I don't care.
Okay.
And I mean, my extent of care was I posted "God Save the Queen" on Facebook yesterday, and that was about it.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah,
There's another one of Princess Di, like this,
nice.
and it says Princess Di waiting for the Queen to arrive in heaven, because she killed her.
Fantastic. I haven't seen that one.
Smashing.
So
anyway,
so I have some Apple news that I wanted to talk about, and I'm gonna resist talking about the event because I know you don't really care.
is this the what would Jobs do event?
Yeah.
WWJC,
No, this
whatever the hell
this is the actual annual event where they release their phone and stuff. The WWDC's in March-ish or something like that, or June. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anywho, there was an Apple event. They released their new iPhone 14, which I'm probably going to buy, even though they didn't fucking bring back blue, which is bullshit.
You're such a typical Apple user.
Well,
the phone that I immediately cover with a case.
I have a clear case, asshole.
So get a blue case, you cunt.
Well, see, the whole problem is I bought a new Apple Watch a couple weeks ago, and it's blue to match my phone. And I was like, sweet, I got a blue phone and a blue watch, and I'm all matching. And then they come out with the iPhone 14, and they have blue, but it's like this baby blue bullshit that doesn't look anything like the fucking watch.
God, how far we've fallen.
I mean,
You were like the biggest Mac butt buddy ever now. It's sad, actually, to listen to you right now.
well, I'm sorry.
You know what make you happy? I went back to my iPhone.
I know, I heard.
I can't deal with my $1,200 Windows phone that can't play Bluetooth when your phone's in your pocket. Still, this is a model revision. This is the Duo 2, and it has the same exact problem as the first one. And I looked it up, and people are bitching.
Yeah.
There's no fixes. There's no hot updates or anything coming. It's just
low
you want
power.
Bluetooth? Fuck off. Your phone is not meant to be in your pocket, idiot. So I'm like, okay, well, screw you. I'm going back to my iPhone.
I wonder if there's a hack that you can run on it that will increase the power output.
It's something, dude. I've looked, and I come across someone like how to fix the Bluetooth problem in the Windows phone, and I'm like, oh, cool. And then I go, and it was like, some feature that was part of like the beta version of the phone before they actually released it. That's not there anymore.
Of course.
So
there was one version of the iPhone that had that problem where if I put it in my pocket, it wouldn't work with my Bluetooth. But I can't remember which version.
And it's not just my Bluetooth, because I've used the official Windows Surface headphones, which are horrible. They're like these big round discs that go in your ear.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah. Is Andy salivating over Apple News?
He's saying, welcome home to you.
Yeah, welcome home.
I love
Welcome home. There's nowhere else to go, bitch. Fuck you. I'm going to go out and
I mean, you are using the iPhone for the exact reason that I started using Apple products, and that's because they just fucking work and you don't have to worry about it. Like, I don't have to tweak my Bluetooth settings, and it just works.
No, this is just the Windows Phone. I've never had Bluetooth issues ever.
Wow.
I've never been like, wow, the iPhone's so much better. Ever. I will go get a goddamn Galaxy 22, whatever.
You probably
version
will,
they're on.
just in spite of me.
I'm gonna.
Bitch.
I was at T-Mobile today. The line was too long. Otherwise, I would have gone in.
So, the event happened, and
You keep saying the event. The event sounds like
it's an
something
annual
we don't-
thing that they do. Like,
Oh, no, but it sounds like a disaster. Like a disaster happened. We just
The
refer to it
event.
as the event.
like Ground Zero.
We don't talk about the event. The event happened.
Oh my god.
So I'm sorry. Tell me about your baby blue phone that
So,
you hate.
I'm not going to talk about the hardware that they released. There was a watch, there was a phone, but when the watch, the new Ultra version, was released, The traffic to Pornhub plummeted.
Wow. Didn't Fallout 4 do this too?
Possibly.
We read about some event that was so great that Pornhub reported. What the fuck was it? Oh, we talked about. I just listened to one of our shows. I've been listening to our old shows. So I'm sorry. Tell me. So the watch. People are so excited about the watch.
Yeah. Well, there's a new watch coming out that's made for like divers. That can go up to like 100 meters underwater, and it has like a dive computer on your wrist, basically. And when they started talking about it, the traffic to Pornhub just plummeted. Like, they showed it by the minute, the traffic and the graph.
Fucking Andy. I just read his comment. Glad to hear your privacy's been respected.
Oh, man. But, and it happened a couple of times. It happened once when they were talking about the new camera and video on the iPhone. And when they talked about the SOS satellite service, it plummeted again. But yeah, it was. I mean,
so wait. So what I'm gathering from what you're saying is the majority of Apple fans are like jerking off most of the time. That's what I'm getting from this.
I love the way you pull that out of the article.
That's what I'm getting from
That's
this.
what you're getting.
Makes sense.
So one thing that I do want to talk about that was in the event was the new iPhone 14 Pro. I'm just going to keep calling it the event now. Anyways, the Pro, they got rid of the notch finally. The annoying fucking notch at the top of the
I heard
screen.
about that. They got rid of the notch.
But they replaced it with a software notch called the Digital Island, I think is what they called it.
What?
Correct me if I'm wrong, Andy. You probably know, but it was like the Digital Island or something like that. But
so where is the headphone? Is there like
it's still
bevel now, or is there a hole in the screen?
No, there's still like the camera and everything right there. Yeah, Digital Island.
But there's no like notch.
Right. But
Okay.
the island can change shape and size, and it because it's software driven. So when you need more space for stuff, you can make it bigger, and when you don't, it's a small little notch. But
Rich.
this is something that I'm interested in, so I think I may actually buy the Pro just because of that, because I hate the notch. It still drives me crazy when I watch full screen video, and I cannot get past it. So it's probably going to be why I upgrade to the Pro for the first time. But unlike most things Apple does, this never got leaked. Nobody knew this was coming. And I found out why about 2 or 3 hours ago. They actually did the trademark in Jamaica and not the United States, because the Jamaican trademark office requires you to go to the office to fill out manual forms if you want to see what's been filed for trademarks. So nobody was willing to go to Jamaica's trademark office, so
They couldn't
nobody
find
found
one
out.
intern.
Well, I'm sure somebody could have, but they didn't even know to go there. Like, you bet your ass next time they have something coming out, they're going to be smart to that, and somebody's going to be in Jamaica going and looking. But yeah, so nobody knew this was coming because they went to Jamaica to file the trademark, which is fucking hilarious because we always hear about shit coming out. Like, the leaks are usually like, I would say probably 75% correct most of the time. Like, we know what to expect. And it's kind of a bummer. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, great. That's exactly what the leakers said. But that didn't happen this time. It was kind of cool.
So they just like dropped an album like Beyonce
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
Just out of nowhere.
And all the fanboys were like,
Right.
I know we're not allowed to show BBC comedy in this day of mourning. I'm sorry, this week and a half of mourning. But I just posted the event
The event.
on our Facebook. It's a BBC. It's a comedy sketch. It's funny. You should watch it. It's like 3 minutes.
Do you want me to watch it on the show?
They're like, we do not talk about the event. No, it just reminded me. You keep saying the event.
Oh, okay.
It's relevant. Trust me.
Yeah, just like my my image that you put up there, the face when you aren't good at computers.
Yeah. If anyone hasn't checked our Facebook, I just posted Rich admitted that he doesn't know things about computers. That's what he said. He's like, I don't know anything about computers.
I think I said was, I'm just not good at computers or something like that.
something to that degree. And then he's like, I'm going to reboot my computer. And then he just dropped offline, and like the face froze on the screen, and that's the face he's making. I don't know anything about computers face.
Well, when I installed Loopback, there's a lot of security settings that you have to change, and one of them is actually in recovery mode. So I had to shut down and then change that and come back. And then once it installed, I had to restart. So it was like 2 reboots to get it working. But, you know, and yesterday I posted the Queen Elizabeth Twitter. I have information that'll lead to the arrest of Hillary Clinton. I got to give Mike credit for that because I hadn't seen it yet, and I see it every time somebody dies, and it's so fucking funny. So I decided to make one. So I actually found a website where you can make fake tweets. Of course that exists. And
every time I see a meme or a photo of some ironic tweet, like, you won't believe this person said this, or look how clever I am.
Yeah.
Like, that's you messaging yourself on some, like, create a tweet.
Right.
Fuck off.
Well, nothing on the internet can be believed. I mean, you know the whole, when they do, like, those crazy trick shots, it's usually, like, green screen and guys in green suits that are holding the ball and stuff.
Yeah. Or those people that do those trick ping pong ball shots.
Yeah. There's a person doing it.
No. A majority of them have no life and will sit there and do 3,000 takes until it finally goes in. If they'll show like compilation videos of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. But yeah, I do think green screen. Everything's green screen. Don't trust the web, y'all.
Nope. You can't trust the internet.
So you're gonna get a baby blue phone, Rich, or are you gonna get like an OG white?
I don't have blue as an option at all. I have to choose between gold, silver, black, and deep purple.
You could always spray paint it.
No, I'll probably just get a blue case because.
Oh, there you go, Rich. Problem solved.
Problem solved.
Now you know what to bitch and whine about it.
I always get the silver one prior to the blue coming out, but I got super excited.
Who cares what color their phone is?
I do. If I'm going to spend that
it's
much
either
fucking
black
money
or white, and you get a case.
If I'm going to spend that much money on a phone, I want it to look nice. It's not about. It's not that
I know I'm putting a stupid like OtterBox on it anyway, so it's going to be black.
See, the phone is pretty much the same as everyone before it. They've added a few little features, and it's a little faster. Like we're not
a little bit more expensive.
No, actually, the price stayed the same this time.
Oh, good.
But now, because they're always the same and we know what to expect, what matters is how it looks.
Hold on, I gotta show someone my tattoos. I gotta get my camera. Someone's bugging me for pictures of my tattoo retouches, and I'm like, I'm potting, so join and I will show you.
There you
See? Go. I don't think I have a before picture, but that came out really damn good.
Yeah, it really did.
The guy had to
a lot
like
better than it was.
Yeah, it was so like all the ink was gone. It got pulled out by the stupid scabs. I went to this tattoo place and they like, I guess if they like push the needle too far into your skin, it'll you get infected. It scabs up, and scabs actually pull the ink from your skin.
Yeah,
so that's what happened. And when it was done, it looked. Nobody believed I got the tattoos within 6 months. Like, this is a 6-month-old tattoo. Like, we thought you were here for like a 10-year-old tattoo. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Like, yeah, dude.
I remember when yours scabbed up because I had actually gotten a tattoo the same week and mine did the same thing. So.
Well, mine got infected. My whole arm was like red and swollen, like all the way up to my wrist. That's the first one I got done.
Yeah, that was a nasty infection.
I mean, the guy like spit on my arm and then like went like this before he started the tattoo. I don't know if that had anything to do with it.
I hope
he said he was out of alcohol prep pads.
I hope you're joking. It's fucking gross if you're not.
But yeah, I'm able to like rock this one, like, because the other one, I don't know about falling asleep though. I think I might cover it because the other ones I got, I'd wake up in the morning and my pillow would be black because so much ink was like coming out of my tattoo.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna cover my arm up just to be safe.
Hmm.
And then I'm gonna get more at the same place because this place is awesome.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's a tattoo shop at the mall.
I need to find a tattoo artist up here that I can trust because, I finally started getting tattoos when I lived in Texas, and I found a guy that I really liked, and then I moved. So,
Yeah,
but I am going to visit for my daughter's graduation in May, so maybe I'll just go to my guy while I'm there.
Your guy where? In Texas?
In Texas, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, now that I have a place that I can trust, I'm gonna get the rest of my tattoos.
Yeah.
Dude. I was flipping through my phone. I was looking at pictures, and then like somebody's doing that like only '90s kids will remember, and they brought up the word art from Microsoft. I don't know if it was from Word or something. Do you know word art?
Yeah. It was in Word.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's still there, actually.
I want to get a word art tattoo that says word art. It is in like that crappy '90s word art font. I think that'll be awesome.
And then we'll have to take pictures with next to Clippy,
I was telling the tattoo guy about the Clippy.
I can't really see it on this camera.
I can see it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my idea to get the blank talking bubble above so you can write in stuff. Do
Yeah.
you write in stuff?
I do occasionally.
Okay.
About a month or so ago, I was day drinking, and I actually wrote day drinking on.
I just almost spit out my alcohol. I was day drinking.
I was day drinking.
How's that work?
No big deal.
Like you do.
Like you do. Oh my god. So they have it's just called tech. Oh no, it's word art. There it is. Yeah, they still have it.
It's in Word still?
Yep.
It must look better though. It must not look like it did.
I mean, define
So I was
better.
thinking- Not looking like '90s, like the Full House, like title font. Like that's still in Adobe, Adobe Edition.
Really?
Not Adobe Edition. Premiere. Yeah, when I edit video and I go to add a title to it, like one of the options is still like that '90s. I used it for thrift shop shiz.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
You just said yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That should be a T-shirt, Rich. We need a store.
Yeah, we have a store. It's set up. I have to make the
No.
shirts.
A store like what's that? Cafe Press, something that doesn't rely on you having to do stuff.
Oh.
You're unreliable.
Are you saying I'm unreliable?
I just said it, Rich. I said it just now. I just said you're unreliable. Who's on your watch? Is that your wife?
Yeah. And
Aw.
and the new portrait mode thing, it changes every time I look at it. So
Wow, so innovative. Why didn't we play Apple Innovation, Rich?
because I didn't really want to get into it.
When it's serious Apple news, and your buddy Andy's here, we don't play the Apple Innovation.
I forgot, and honestly, we didn't talk about any of the new stuff except the Digital Island. So,
Rich complaining about a baby blue phone. That is Apple Innovation right there.
I mean, come on. Why do you get somebody hooked on a color and then take it away?
Oh my god. Yeah, they should at least be consistent, if anything.
Right.
I have a.
I mean, we still
green
have rose
iPhone
gold.
4.
That's been out for like the last 10 fucking iPhones.
Did I tell you I got a lime green iPhone 4? Plastic back.
No.
I do. It's somewhere in a box.
I have my son has a iPhone 12 in green.
Oh. Did Andy see? I got a Galaxy Tab.
I didn't even
8.
see it.
This is my Galaxy Tab 8.
Nice.
It's so good. I love
As
it.
you drop it and crack the screen.
I got a paper. Do you remember me talking about how there was like this matte finish screen protector that I used to love?
Yeah.
I found one for this. It's called paper. Paper feel is what it's called.
Huh.
So my screen is no longer like sticky and glossy and doesn't get fingerprints all over it. It's got like a matte finish and it's like it makes it rough because I do a lot of digital art with my pen.
Is it paper-like?
Paper light. Yes, possibly. I got it on Amazon.
Oh.
So it's a good tablet. I love it. I love it so much. It didn't come in the color I wanted, but you know, what are you gonna do? I covered 99% of it with a case, but
Yeah, well, sometimes the color matters. There you go, Paperlike.
replace Jays in full effect tonight.
It really is. I mean, I got the T-shirt and everything.
You can't. Go ahead, replace me with a yes man, Rich. See how good your show is.
No.
I agree, Rich. Apple is so awesome. That's me gurgling apple cum. I'm sorry. Yes, that's
Sorry,
the Paperlike.
I'm looking at the screen protector.
That actually would be nice.
Magic!
Ow, that hurt. What was that? Why'd you yell magic?
Because that's what it says.
It just says magic?
It comes standard with every screen protector. Magic.
I bet that would actually work really well with the Apple Pen.
Probably.
I didn't like the way the Apple. I'm sorry, the Apple Pencil. Sorry to offend all you Apple people out there. I bet that would feel really good drawing with the Apple Pencil.
I could see that.
It works good with the Galaxy Pen.
I really enjoy the Apple Pencil, so.
I do too. That's one of the things I really liked about Apple.
Which one did you like better? The one that you lost in the truck, or the one that you lost? Where did you lose the last one?
Did I lose another one?
It had something to do with a car. I don't know.
I lost my Surface Duo pen.
Oh, that's right.
You know,
right.
That was a $99 edition, and then I had to buy the $160 cover that charges the pen because the phone by itself doesn't charge the pen.
Right.
Who knows? The cover doesn't like plug into the phone. It's magnetic. It just sticks to the phone. So why doesn't the phone charge without the case? Probably because they built it in to do that.
Probably.
So they can sell you a case.
Yep. That's how it works.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
I'm going to try to sell off my Windows Phone for as much as possible, pay off the debt that I accumulated buying it, and just go from there. Because I'm still paying for it.
That sucks.
That was it, Microsoft. That was your last chance. I have no fucking faith in your ability to make a phone.
I'm sure you're not the only one who feels that way either. I mean, they've tried so many times to do phones, and
they had a good phone.
It just
they had
never
the
works.
Lumia. They had Windows Mobile 10.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Nokia had the Lumia, and they just bought it.
Microsoft bought Nokia. You're right. Yes, and then they used the. Shut up.
Well, I mean, it doesn't count as innovation if you buy the company that does it.
They get into the game too late, and then if something isn't immediately successful, they pull the plug on it. And they put no effort into trying to like drive developers to their ecosphere. So no one makes apps, and there's no apps for the phone, so nobody wants it.
Right. Which is
Even
why
though that was kind of something I liked about it, because I wasn't distracted by all these stupid bullshit apps.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful phone, had an awesome interface.
I knew some folks that swore by it. Like I
swear by it.
And honestly, when they stopped making them, most of those people just got iPhones. So, yeah, it happens.
Yeah. It sucks.
Whether you like it or not, the iPhone is a good product. I mean,
it's generic and boring. It's just a phone. There's nothing amazing about it. I'm not impressed by the fucking iPhone. Windows had a nice, fresh interface that rivaled the iPhone, and they just drove it into the ground, like Microsoft does. Because they don't have a Steve Jobs, man. I hate that I have to say that. Bill Gates was not a Steve Jobs.
No, he liked people too much.
It's 20% faster with better access to the internet.
You know, I was watching a thing on Windows 98 the other day, and they showed the clip where they tried to show plug and play for the first time, and it just blue screened.
Yeah, it'd be like, uh-oh, that's not supposed to happen. Yes, it is. That's all that happens.
That's all that ever happens. Plug something in, it crashes.
I gotta showcase my my laptop. I don't think I've talked about it. The IBM ThinkPad.
Oh no, I don't think you've talked about it on the show yet.
Yeah, it's a Pentium 166 with MMX.
Ooh.
Do you remember when MMX was a big thing, Rich?
I do.
You can play video.
Wait, you can play video without shutting everything else down, and
Yeah, you can play video from within Windows. Is what I meant.
Right.
You'd have to drop the DOS to like do anything.
Oh man.
And I've been debating because I'm like, I really want to I just want it to be solely DOS, but the long file name thing is not doing the ability not to do long file names.
Yeah.
Is driving me insane. And I got Windows 3.1.
You could get like one of the later versions of DOS, and it supports it. Sort of.
You need 6.2 is like the latest solely DOS version, unless you get like 98, which came with like a newer version. Windows ME came with like the latest version of DOS, but didn't have a way to actually get to true DOS.
Right.
But there are like mods to do that. I was thinking about doing that, but I don't know. Right now it's got Windows 98 on it, and 98 plus. Do you know what screensaver I got, Rich? Science.
Oh.
The bubble that moves around the screen that apparently Windows 10 couldn't accomplish.
Right.
Even though Windows 98 did.
They fixed it with 11.
They did.
Let's not forget.
I don't have anything that runs 11.
Hey, you remember we were talking about AI, and we talked about image generation? Like
I was going to suggest we talk about that tonight, actually.
Really?
Yeah. There was about how it's derivative, but isn't that what art is? Isn't all art derivative? All art is inspired by the art that the person likes and was into at the time, and that's what these algorithms do. So an AI, somebody had like an art contest, and an AI won the art contest. To be fair, the category was digital art. It didn't specify that the art was generated by a computer, but the guy entered it and he won.
Interesting.
And it was, if I actually had notes, I would.
Was it Chris Farley as the Joker?
No, it was not. So yeah,
well, that's what I'm showing right now. That's why I wanted to talk about this, because somebody generated a couple of images of Chris Farley as the Joker.
I see.
And
I'd watch that.
It came out pretty damn good.
They went for the Dark Knight Joker too in that second picture I see.
Yeah, and then they added the in a vat down by the river.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm really honestly like I don't like AI generally speaking, but this stuff is intriguing to me where it can generate images.
Do you know major companies are using companies that have AI algorithms that will write product for them or whatever it's called? Right when you talk about a product, what is that called? You're writing copy. They'll write copy for you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You put in keywords or something, and it'll just generate like whatever you want. I watched some YouTuber, and
I wonder how good it is, though. Like,
it wasn't that great. The more vague you were, the better it came out. But the more specific you were, it would just basically write what you wrote with very little deviation. So, if you're just like product shiny, good, people like it, they would generate this long thing. But if you're like, this product is so innovative, I love it so much, and it's blah blah blah, then the AI would generate the same exact text.
It's so, like, nah, bro, it doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah. Like if I'm having to, I don't know. It's and it's all derivative, which is what art is, people. Wow. So calm down. You played that thing where the guy fed like Post Malone songs to it.
Yeah.
And it like generated a song.
It was so. And
it was like pretty dope.
I liked it, and he's done a few of them. Like the guy posts pretty often. You should check it out.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried following that Fred's Garage or Savage's Garage, garage.
Dave's Garage.
Yeah, he's kind of like giving me like creeper vibes.
Well, he's got autism, so he's very awkward.
Is that why?
Yeah,
I watched him program like I tried he was programming like this old computer that you had the program with switches.
Yeah, I watched that one too.
There was no screen or anything. It was just LEDs.
He was
trying to make it do the Knight Rider thing.
He brought
the Whopper from.
No, not the Whopper, but the one that he used in the War Games. His desktop is what he bought.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Apparently,
it's a kit you can buy. So yeah, it's.
I think when it comes out, the internals are not very complex. You could probably build this.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of kits that you can buy for like the Commodores and some of the older machines that are just powered by like a Raspberry Pi with an emulator or something, But I mean, to find the authentic one now, it's becoming harder and harder and more expensive. So
That's what I'm into, finding like old vintage.
well, me
computers.
too. I mean, I've got my Mac Classic, I've got my Tandy, I have all my old video game stuff. I love that stuff, but yeah, finding the original is becoming cost prohibitive for a lot of this.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad I got my hand on this ancient laptop that still has juice in the battery.
Yeah,
I can unplug it and move it across. It's like a 40-year-old laptop.
that's impressive.
That's insane. It's the original battery.
See,
It was in like mint condition. This guy, once I got my greasy hands on it, because I'm like eating pizza and stuff while I'm working on it, shit. So now all the fine rubber finish is like melting away.
Of
from
course.
Me. Like before, when I got it, had no imperfections. It was like pristine until I got a hold of it.
Yeah. Oh my god. I have a Windows 98/2000 Pro computer that I use for like DOS games and stuff.
2000 might be fun to play around with.
I have it dual booting, so I have both on there. I mean, the only catch is
Is it running on FAT?
well, yeah, I was going to say the only catch is you have to run FAT32 because Windows 98 cannot read NTFS. So
Right.
but
Could you do like separate partitions?
You could.
NTFS can read FAT32 though. 2000.
Yeah.
So you could essentially just partition it and then.
You could.
I
It's not
got
worth
all
it.
these old games I want to sit down and play, but the problem is the passive matrix screen on this laptop. I hate it so much.
They used
It's
to suck
so
so bad.
So washed out.
Laptop
and, like,
screens have like so much better nowadays.
Even a laptop from the same time period. I have a 133 Toshiba Satellite that has an active matrix LCD, and it looks great. But for some reason, for costs on this laptop, apparently the laptop I got, I think it's a 483 TX. Oh, XD, because it had like the RAR, like the emo kid. XD. Get it? That's the only reason I remember the model number. It has one USB port. So it's on the precipice of like floppy, CD, USB. So it's actually like considered one of the best for retro, if you're into like retro gaming stuff.
So Andy asked about NTFS.
That's been around since Windows NT.
It was Windows NT. It was around the same time frame as Windows 3.1, but Windows 3.1 was a different product that was running FAT, and then eventually
Windows
FAT32,
was FAT
and then NTFS didn't come to the consumers really until they merged both into one with XP, and XP was the first consumer
2000
NT version.
2000,
basically.
2000 came out in Windows ME. Remember that?
Yeah, well, that was still based on the the consumer Windows.
FAT32.
Yeah.
So 3.1 was FAT16.
They were truly two separate operating systems until XP. So
Because they had this like business home user mentality,
right
before they finally they kind of merged the two and did Home and Pro, but
now it's still the same OS underneath. It's just you got more features on the Pro.
There's different features like being able to join a domain,
right.
Like the home version. If you get the home version, it's lacking features that you definitely want. If you're like, they try to be like, if you want Pro if you're in a business, Pro's for business. But if you're like a nerd, you don't want Home. Do you remember trying to use Windows Home?
Oh my God, yes.
You do not want Windows Home if you're like just a
and
hobbyist.
like when I would like, I'm really
so much shit's
I'm
missing.
really bad at organizing things. So like back when I used to burn CDs, I would just write Windows XP and then I'd like get it installed and be like, oh my God, it's the Home Edition.
God.
So yeah. But
I'm really like jonesing for Windows 2000 now. I haven't played with it.
I used 2000 exclusively. I never used ME because I knew with the memory leaks and everything, I didn't really have any interest. So
ME wasn't that bad.
I just started using 2000 after 98 SE, and then after 2000 I went to XP. So
I never ran into any issues with Windows ME, and I actually just watched a video recently, and it's like Windows ME is not that bad, guys. It had like a stigma about it, and everyone was like, "Oh, it sucks."
It's pretty bad.
Blue screens like Windows 9X. I mean, that's just a part of Windows 9X before they switch to NTFS in the 2000 XP era. Like I mean, you still have blue screens with that, but
Yeah.
it was way more prominent with Windows 90X ME.
Yes.
But
And I think that
I don't
was
know.
probably the biggest reason for the merge of the two OSs is because they had so many stability issues. It would just be ridiculous to have to fix them all. Just merge it with something
Yeah.
that you know is good, which was the NT.
I'm sorry. How old is Sammy Lovebug? Are you a Zoomer? Get off our channel.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh, just kidding.
Oh my God!
This is only for 40-year-old men. Our channel.
Plus, you're not supposed to ask a lady what her age is. It's like a
I just said
rule.
what generation. I didn't say what age.
Well, there you go. She's 24,
All right.
and she said
That makes
replace
sense.
Jay,
Damn it!
which
You
I
think I'm the only-
would
you
I
think
would
I'm the
like
only
to
reason our show's
highlight.
not taking off?
I would like to highlight our shirt again.
And everyone put in for an order of these shirts too, so that should say I'm gone. Bye.
Oh, I'd worry if he was actually upset, but I know better. The question is, how long is he going to make you sweat? I'm working on the shirts. I've got all the stuff. I just need, that thing called motivation. I really need motivation.
Who are you talking to?
They said they're still waiting on the shirt, and I said,
Oh yeah, it's all Rich's fault.
I'm working on it. I just need some motivation.
And I'm gonna have gray hair apparently. So,
No, we're gonna talk about the hair after the show. I promise.
Rich, do you think my negativity is why our show hasn't taken off?
No,
Okay.
I think your negativity is probably why the show is any good at all, because without it, I think it would just be me being stupid.
I'd watch that.
I don't know much about computers.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm bad at computers, guys.
Wah, wah.
Oh, man.
That reminds me of another meme about you. I haven't heard you hawk Linnenkugels or anything at all this summer.
because I stopped really drinking beer altogether. Yeah, see, Andy agrees. It works well because of your cynicism. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm glad people think I'm a cynical person.
But yeah, I pretty much just stopped
I
drinking
really don't
beer.
care about 90% of the stuff I say. I just like going against Rich because it's fun.
Right. Which is why you're always like, oh, fuck security. I don't need to secure my stuff.
Obviously, you need to scare yourself, Rich, but it's more fun to tell you you're full of shit and that you're hiding child porn. That's
Of
more
course.
fun to me.
Of course. Oh my god. Yes, hating on Jay is what makes it entertaining. There you go. I can agree with that.
I feel like a punching bag.
If anything, I should be the punching bag. I'm softer. Oh my
I
god.
can't get over it. Any must news, Rich?
There was like a small amount of news.
I feel like he did something really stupid. I mean, that he usually does.
Well,
once a week.
there was a whole. It had to go with the whole Twitter thing, which we've talked about so many freaking times.
About how he's backing out of Twitter.
Well, yeah, but there was apparently a text message that was sent to his lawyer, and I forget exactly what it said, so you'll have to bear with me here.
Are they really making another season of Star Trek Discovery?
Probably.
Sorry. Continue. We need to remember when we were doing like reviews of Star Trek shows and we're like reviewing episodes and then we just stopped.
Yes.
I was going through.
Because you didn't want to watch any more Discovery. That was your fault.
No, fuck Discovery. We were watching Strange New
So-
Worlds. We only got
Oh,
two
yeah.
episodes in.
Yeah, I honestly haven't watched past 3, so. But I sort of Elon Musk news. Like twice in the last 2 weeks, we've been able to see the Starlink satellites overhead here. It's like a whole row of satellites, like 50
Yeah.
of them in a row, and they just go in unison across the sky. It's really creepy looking.
Can I see that here?
Probably. It's dark here though compared to where you're at. Like you'd probably have to go to like Goffstown or something.
Oh yeah, they do look creepy in a row.
Yeah. Yeah, let me see if I can get a picture of them up. Yeah, here they are.
I'm already looking.
There it is.
I love tracking the International Space Station.
Yeah.
And finding out when it goes over to watch this thing like rocket across the sky. It's so like awesome.
Yeah. Yeah,
You can pretty much see that anywhere.
The string of Starlink satellites is just fucking creepy though. Like the first time anyone saw it, I was like, well, maybe it's a UFO, you know?
There has been a lot of like UFO talk between the Starlink satellites and the plume of the SpaceX rockets.
Yeah.
That they make when they go up has caused a lot of reports of UFOs.
Oh, I remember what it was now. So he texted his lawyer to cancel the Twitter deal because he was worried that Russia was going to start World War III.
I heard about that. That's what it was.
Yeah,
How does that have any? How does one have anything to do with the other?
the lawyers suggested that he was just trying to find reasons to kill the deal, and that was just
no shit.
you know. He said,
Is he still
"Let's."
going on about
He
the
said,
Twitter
"Let's
bots?
slow down for a few days. It won't make sense to buy Twitter if we're headed into World War III."
Bro, that's the best time to have Twitter. Everyone's gonna tweet about World War
Right?
III. The apocalypse are gonna be tweeted live.
Yep. It's going to be a live stream of the world ending.
It will, dude.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think the last meme will ever
People
be?
live stream everything. Did you see the guy last week or this week that was shooting random people and live streaming it on Facebook?
No way, I missed that.
Yeah.
No, really. What?
No, like it was in like Tennessee or Memphis. He was live streaming as he killed people randomly. So yes, the apocalypse will be live streamed, guaranteed. You know,
Awesome.
Growing up, I always thought it would be on like pay-per-view, and we'd have to like.
What
Pay
wasn't
for
that wasn't that like a saying, like the end of the world will be televised or something like that? Like,
Yeah, as people have
the
said.
apocalypse will be televised.
Yeah, and you know, everything's got a dollar attached to it, so you know.
You want that revenue, man.
Yeah.
That might be the only way to make money in the
that apocalypse market. It's a good market.
You want to be, yeah. You want to make sure you're still good looking in the apocalypse when you have your Instagram and your Twitter and your.
Yes, exactly. Oh my
Radiated
God.
ghouls aren't going to be going over very well. You want to definitely get to those bunkers as fast as possible.
Yeah. Well, you have to be rich to get to the bunkers, though. If you're not rich, there's no room at the end.
I was reading about all these rich people bunkers that these companies are making that are totally like not going to last more than a couple years before like they die inside their tomb that they paid for.
Yeah.
And the companies that made them don't give a shit because if the
They're just
apocalypse
making money.
does happen, they're going to be gone. It doesn't matter.
Oh my God. Andy just said the Musk Twitter deal played out basically like a dude trying to slow down a relationship with a girl that was started during a week-long coke binge. That's so true.
That's funny.
Yeah. So anyway, that was the only thing I really saw about Musk recently was his lawyer's texts. So
Oh. Good stuff. All right,
Yeah.
well, this has been Drunk Tech Support.
yeah, I'm rich.
Are we done?
I mean I got nothing else, unless you do.
What about these backup discussions? How long have they
No,
been going?
we're gonna wait because that's like a longer discussion that I have to plan for. But Andy did want to talk about backups, so do we
And
know?
how important they are, and you shouldn't just make one and then hope to God that your time machine remembers that it's there.
Shh.
Rich.
Let's not worry about time machines.
Talking about you.
And yeah, don't worry about time machines. And
Do they still sell time machines? I feel like that's like an outdated thing at this point.
I mean, I just use an external drive or a NAS box
Oh, it's still built into the OS.
Yeah.
But it was Apple sell time machines.
Like
those
everything else in my life is on Crash Plan except my Apple products because they are backed up to Time Machine.
Yeah.
And it failed me. Somehow, I saw it was backed up 3 hours ago. Or 4 hours at this point.
That's what you get when you use Apple.
I wiped the machine and now I can't find the backup.
Mic drop.
So anyway.
Did you?
I saw.
All right. So, are we good? Have we gone an hour?
We are an hour. We're in an hour.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right. Well, thanks for watching.
We could talk about the color of my goddamn hair on your shirt.
Yes,
it's fucking embarrassing, Rich.
Let's do that. What? I'm sorry. You're getting old. You need gray hair.
You're the one with gray hair. You got jet black hair. Cunt. You got like that Doctor Strange thing going on.
Shut up.
All right. This has been Drunk Tech Support. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And
Until next time, go fuck yourself, America.
No, go F yourself, Rich.
Oh.
Remember